Stephen Hayes of Fruitwise Heritage Apples, continuing a series of tutorials on pruning apple trees. This is a look at canker. Canker is nasty stuff. It's a disease of fruit trees which we do not want at all. It can kill a tree. It is an example of a nasty bit of canker. You see it's chewed its way right through to the living wood. This is working its way around, it's dying. So there's no future for this branch. It's got to come clean out. Okay, so I'm just going to saw that out with the Silky Fox Gontaro saw, and I'm going to cut this out clean next to the branch. This is always a worry, a big branch like this. You can see how big that is compared to my hand. It takes a long time to heal. Sometimes it won't heal very well and the tree itself may die back. Here's a branch that was cut off a few years back and you can see it's healing nicely. This was painted with Arbrecht's tar paint. I'm not sure, and there is dispute about whether this really prevents disease entering the tree. Sometimes it seems to work, sometimes it doesn't. Anyhow, here is the cut I'm going to make. You can see there is a collar here. You can see that here is the branch coming down, and just here there is a collar of tissue. Now that's where you want to make the cut. It's going to heal nicely. Okay, so that's where we're going to make the cut, and I'm going to start making a cut underneath. Okay, the purpose of this is so that when this heavy branch falls off it will not rip a piece of bark away. Okay, so I'm making that cut. I'm going to go round and up and down a little bit. Right, now it's all beginning to get stuck a little bit. This is a dangerous point. I've mentioned these Silky Fox saws. They're very good, but they're very thin. A lot of the goodness, the design feature, is to do with the thinness. I can't explain that fully to you, but it's a fact. Now, on the forward stroke, you can snap the saw if you're not careful. If you go forward too aggressively and you get the angle wrong, you can snap the end off the saw, and I've done that, and it's not a good thing to do. So as you're cutting through, it's beginning to get a bit stiff. That's okay, I've done all I need to do now. So I finish, I carefully line up right against the collar. I carefully line up, and I'm sawing down. It's fiddly to do this while filming myself. That's it anyway. You can see I'm marrying the two cuts up, and shortly we'll be through. This saw, by the way, is a little bit blunt. I've been using it all winter, most of last winter. I need a new blade on it. It's still sharper than most saws that you can buy. Like the Felco Secateurs, these are expensive, but they're better. I think it's worth it. I think my tree is worth it. Okay. Just might like to tidy that up a little bit. Probably not necessary. Right, so there's the canker. As my old friend Michael Phillips says, a seen canker is a gone canker. You can't negotiate it with the canker. You've just got to cut it out and burn it. This tree now, which has mainly been pruned already, you can see it's quite a nice, again, wide, open, centred tree. Again, removed big branches there to allow light and air. I'm just going to throw my hat again. Okay, it's got caught in there, but you can see what I mean. A nice, wide, open-centred tree, maintained in balance. I'm going to have to cut back some of these shoots because there are too many of them, but that's another story for another video.